Alexa, how is this election going?
According to AP, Donald Trump is ahead. He is projected to win 122 electoral votes from 14 states. Hillary Clinton is projected to win 97 electoral votes from 9 states. Donald Trump currently leads the popular vote with 50% to 46% for Hillary Clinton.
Interesting. So it's election night, November 8th, 2016. Get ready to be royally fucked in the ass, my fellow Americans! By now, some of you are probably hitting the voting polls, and, well, quite frankly, you'll be too tired to really give a damn about this broadcast. But I don't really give a damn about your opinion, because there's quite a few things that really need to be considered. And I want to cover a few things this election night, so that some of you who may have not yet had a chance to vote can have a bit more informed decision. Or the rest of you who have already voted can slap yourselves in the fucking face. My God. Okay, so here are our two choices. A crazy businessman who likes to grab women right by the pussy, and a crazy corrupt politician who is funded by Al-Qaeda. Oh, I just said it! Don't kill me! Okay. Let's first start with Donald Trump. You idiots do realize the new pastime of simply getting offended for simply simply have a reason to reach at something nowadays is how he made it this far. It's how both of our candidates made it this far. No, because historically speaking, mudslinging is a big part of the election process, and due to the fact that we have a bunch of idiots in this country who have turned this election into a fucking reality show, that's all that it really is. Nobody ever really covers the issues. I wonder how many more people are actually being kicked out for wearing Benghazi memorial shirts. And people try to use the excuse you're not allowed to wear campaign memorabilia while at the voting bowls. You just hold on yourself, you fucking Nimrod! Whee! A cousin of mine. Okay, going further on Trump. He does have some good financial success in which he has used to fund his presidential campaign. Quite admirable, to say the least. And on some grounds, this could make him the bit more trustworthy candidate. Because you know, for sure, that everything this loudmouth is saying is truly from him. That can be good and bad. Bad because, well, some of his quotes are oddly reminiscent of Hitler, and, well, despite the whole Holocaust thing, Hitler actually did make quite an impression as far as reworking the German government. He actually did a pretty good job, other than the Holocaust. Which, quite frankly, if Donald Trump does lead to that, and this how that country leads, I would not be afraid to join the Civil War. But now, on to Miss Clinton and Huma Abedin. Now, speaking as a typical male, Miss Huma Abedin is not a bad-looking woman. I'll admit it, she's not bad-looking. But it is likely Miss Abedin has a few secrets. Oh, no, wait, they're not secrets. Miss Abedin and her family have direct connections to Al-Qaeda. Her family businesses in Saudi Arabia are directly linked to the preachers who inspired the 9/11 terrorists. Isn't that an interesting fact? That's all a conspiracy, Dakota. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Hey, instead of fucking around on Candy Crush and whatever the fuck you like to do on your phone, you dumbass twits, how about you do some fucking research? Uma Abedin and her family are linked to ISIS. And the supporters of ISIS have funded at least 20% of Hillary's campaign. They funded it. And this woman apparently likes to give clearance, security access to classified information to anybody who donates to her campaign. Donate money, get a job, to quote Tommy Lauren. Don't quote that Barbie bitch! Shut up. She has more of a right to speak than some of you idiots because she is actually fucking intelligent. She is actually able to think beyond the brainstem. Now, to go to all the celebrities that think they are doing a good thing by trying to inspire people to go out to go vote. Go vote! Go vote! As if your lives counted on it. Fuck off! You Nimrods are just as clueless as the rest of us, if not dumber. When it comes to local elections, up to our congressmen, county sheriffs, things like that, our votes actually do count. But with the Electoral College in place, the counts of the American people, they don't matter. They don't matter. But the Electoral College is supposed to listen to us. They don't listen to us. They are elected. They are gathered to vote in the president and vice president. They are technically supposed to take the opinions of the country into consideration when they cast their ballots for the electoral vote. But quite frankly, we have more and more idiots that are, quite frankly, reproducing at an unyielding pace. In fact, I am quite certain that the stupider people are, the more children they may end up having. Now, if you have no offense, but having children is one of the most basic functions of any living organism. Yes, motherhood and all that is grueling, but quite frankly, unless it is but so many people are having children at a young age and ending up having to suffer through financial insecurities and due to the fact that they just hopped into bed and prayed for the best and didn't really think out things. Quite frankly, it kind of kills the joy. It killed the joy. You killed the joy of babies, you idiots. But back to the election. This is quite disturbing that we've ended up this far. This will be a historic election, nonetheless. With Donald Trump currently leading in the electoral votes, this will get interesting. It'll be interesting, to say the least. But I would like to confront some of the commentary about Mr. Trump. My cousin earlier had posted this little thing upon her social media page that brought this to my attention. It's essentially one of those stupid little internet quizzes that says Trump or Jesus. And from what it looks like, it's one of those little quote quizzes to where if you pick whether you think it was Jesus Christ or Donald Trump that said the quotes. No. And trying to bring in religion. Okay, we got enough idiots trying to make Clinton's campaign a battle of the sexes, you dumbasses. You're not really paying attention to what's really going on. There are people that say the two-party system is a joke. And I will hurry up because I realize I only have 5 minutes left in this broadcast as I do not really want to pay for more airtime on Spreaker. There are a few points I would like to also get to. The two-party system was warned about by the founding fathers. They said to not let it happen, but do we listen? No. Now, two, like I said earlier, Hillary's campaign is being funded by Al-Qaeda. Which is interesting because Trump is said to have ties with Russia, and the United States was involved in the foundation forming of both ISIS and Al-Qaeda for the purpose of fighting the Russians. This is interesting. Now, they have tried to say that Trump has spoken very highly of the Clintons. It has even donated to the Clinton Foundation. Woo! This is interesting, because that money likely goes back to some of those ISIS supporters. Oh, this is disturbing. But as such, mudslinging has long been a part of the American way of electing officials. We can't trust the jack shit of what these people say. I love how you idiots think we can trust these people. I don't give a fuck what you think. Don't trust what they say during the process. Let's see some fucking action. Number 4. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. The fact that we are people, we are a society. We are an educated society that prefers to bitch at the most stupidest of things. Quite frankly, I'm sure that people that argue over the stupid Starbucks cups are involved in this. I believe that you idiots that complain about the holiday cups at Starbucks, you're at fault, partially at fault for this. Yes, you are. I'm offended. Starbucks is anti-Christian. Yeah, well, Walmart is also anti-cop. You're not doing anything about that, are you? So, my fellow Americans, we are all royally going to get fucked in the ass. So grab your guns and get ready for the worst. Pray for the best. Now, to update the closest episode, we shall update our broadcast with the election process, courtesy of Amazon's Alexa. What is the status of the election, Alexa?
Here's your flash briefing.
That's not what I wanted.
Currently,
Alexa, stop! Alexa, how's the election going?
According to AP, Donald Trump
That is what I wanted.
He is projected to win 122 electoral votes from 15 states. Hillary Clinton is projected to win 97 electoral votes from 9 states. Donald Trump currently leads the popular vote with 50% to 46% for Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, the popular vote doesn't matter. The electoral vote is what we need to watch. And whoever doesn't vote for Miss Clinton, we need to keep an eye on them to make sure her Al-Qaeda assassins don't end up killing them. So good night, best of luck to all of you unlucky bastards.